Hello, everybody. Welcome to Backwoods Crafting with Alicia. I am she. Let's get this crazy thing on. still kind of floors me sometimes about all this. All right, so today we are going to do a strawberry chalk couture silk screen. I already have our handle put together. I haven't decided yet if I want to just kind of put a little wax on them and dirty them up. I don't know just yet. So, but we are going to go ahead and get started on this. And we are going to use our moss green and the Waverly chalk paint. I have went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with this. And I just think that if we use this green, that our red and white chalk paste is going to show up a lot better than if I just wax the background. So let's get started. Hey y'all, come on in. Good afternoon. Oh, let's get our timer set because we do need to make sure we keep this 47 minutes and below. We're going to try to start keeping all of our videos 47 minutes and below. Bonnie and Lily, hello y'all. Come on in. I hope y'all have had a great Thursday. Pardon me. We have, there is no we. I've been watching Gunsmoke all day. Of all things, right, guys? Gunsmoke. But I love me some Gunsmoke. Matt Dillon. My grandma would tell me when I was a little girl, because I would be like, Mama, why you sit around and watch all these westerns all the time? I didn't understand all that mess. She said, if you'd sit down and pay attention and watch it, she said, you might like it. Well, I was on the move back then, so I was on the move, and so I didn't have time for no western. But now I just sit here and I want to watch a western. That's my relaxing time. And that was probably her downtime too. Her relaxing. My Pawpaw King liked to watch westerns too. He was the one that always got me perturbed over a card game. He was something and thought it was funny too. He laughed all the time. Cussed like a sailor. He said some crazy stuff. Oh, goodness. Now, his daddy, that was granddaddy. And his daddy, now, he was really kind of looped out there, I think. In my opinion, he was. I'm just saying. Hey, Cindy and Pat and Pearl. Hi, y'all. Come on in. So, in my own opinion, my great-grandfather, he was way on out there. He was past Rachelville. He done crazy stuff. Would make him, my uncles and stuff, do crazy stuff too. Like instead of, getting the older boys to pull the plow over, he'd get the little boys to do it. And then get upset because they brought the wrong plow. And you're just like, really? How do you get upset? They're little boys. You know what I mean? Little boys. We are going to paint 2 coats on this. I want it to be covered good. So let's dry this real quick. Hey, Natalie, come on in. Hey, boo. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? And that was a good save. Don't ask me how I done that. I actually got over here and was kind of straightening things up, and I'm going, am I going to be able to find anything? But what I was doing was was actually looking for stuff to do some crafting with this next week. Watching me paint is so relaxing. That's awesome that it's relaxing. It's relaxing for me. I enjoy this little hobby here. And I like getting on here and visiting with y'all. Just letting y'all know what's going on in my neck of the woods. Which right now isn't a whole lot other than a revival at church. Hey, Miss Tammy, how are you? Hi, Mike. Thank you. Thanks, y'all, for sprinkling. Oh, that's funny. He's funny anyway, Ashley. Y'all, that's my great nephew, Eli. His name is Eli Bentley. Well, anyway, he was real shy and wouldn't kind of have too much to do with anybody. Well, he's gotten out of that, so when he sees his Aunt KK, which is me, he is hugging and he squeezes and just gives the best little hugs ever. And you know, us women, we love hugs. We hug everybody. We haven't seen you in 5 minutes. Oh, come give us a hug. We haven't seen you in 30 years. Oh, give us a hug. Oh, thank you. I like to talk, girl. I love it. Okay, so let's add us another coat. Is everybody gathering up for Easter this weekend? We're doing ours with my girls tomorrow evening. So I'm going to make some roast beef, and I'm thinking roast beef and provolone and roast beef and pepper jack cheese sliders. They have, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of King's Hawaiian bread. I'm assuming it's from Hawaii. So, but I'm going to take those, they're like a sweet roll is what it is. And so I'm going to take those sweet rolls, and I'm going to take the deli sliced honey ham and the deli sliced roast beef, and I'm going to make us some sliders for tomorrow afternoon. Joey has to work, so he won't get there till tomorrow evening. But we'll make sure that he has his leftover. I'm gonna try to make enough so that we can eat lunch and have some for dinner too, because we're gonna go straight from there to church. Or when he may not show up until time to pick me up for church. But I'm gonna stay all day and hang out with my girls and my grandbabies. And let them hunt eggs and eat candy, and I'm going to play in the little bounce house thing with them. You know, they didn't have all that stuff when I was a kid. So Granny's getting in it. I'm just saying. Granny is sure getting in the bounce house that's got water. And it should be good and hot tomorrow. Thank you for the stars. Did y'all? It's been very quiet, huh? It won't be very quiet at Tracy's. It is fixing to be wild. And I'm not going to help matters none either. Just saying. I'm going to see if Mallory will let me hold the baby in the water and let her have her first, or her get in the water and let's take some pictures of her first Easter in the water. Okay, now let's dry this real quick and then we're going to get it waxed up. Hey Chris, happy day, happy Thursday. I love the holidays, man. We eat so good on the holidays. And here I am trying to lose a little bit of weight. I've been watching what I eat and how much I eat. And I don't know, I just saw myself in a mirror. That's what I saw myself in a mirror and I about stroked. I said, oh, we got to do something. So I'm thinking about taking the side of my ice box. Have y'all saw, or have you seen the Pilates apps, or the Pilates app, should I say? I'm thinking about downloading one of those apps, and I'm even thinking about paying for it, so that every day I can, it's like you use a wall. Well, I don't have a wall that's exposed, so the side of my ice box is butted up to the side of my stove. And so I was thinking, between the ice box and the stove, it ought to hold me up. You know? So I'm thinking about doing Pilates just to maybe tone it up. I don't want to really gain any more weight. I'm pretty much staying where I'm at. I just want to tone it up. So I'm thinking the side of that ice box leant up against the side of that stove, which is lent up against the side of that cabinet over there. It should hold me up to do Pilates. Hey, Mama. It should. I would absolutely love to be on this, just to get toned up. Plus, it gives me some exercise, because otherwise, I'm tired and I really need to try to figure out. The doctor says if I will start doing some of that stuff, that I will feel better. Who knows? I might feel better. I want to make sure this is really good and dry, because I want to sand it before I put the wax on it. We're going to dust it off real well. Wipe it off with this paper towel. I think we got a good dry. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And I think this might be where I mess up. Either that or I'm not putting enough wax on this thing. I'm going to try to go slow so that it doesn't shake the camera. Is it shaking it? And I do not think that this particular silk screen is available anymore, because I got these from Miss Rebecca Towns. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. Just give me just a minute to get this done. But I got them from Miss Rebecca Towns. And so I'm sure she bought these a few summers ago, is what I'm sure. Okay. I'm going to take my chippy brush and I'm going to just dust it real quick. And then we'll wipe it off. I like the way that turned out after we sanded it. Did y'all see that? Hey, Michelle. No, I have not crafted since I was a little girl. I sure have not. I didn't start crafting until about 3 years ago. I just learned very quickly. And I look at something and I think, well, I can do that. Now, I am a Chalk Couture Perks member. I haven't become an independent rep yet. I haven't I haven't thought about going that far yet. Let's see how this wax does without me melting it first, because I still may need to melt it a little bit. And that might be where I'm messing up. Maybe I shouldn't melt it. I just know that I don't want my silk screen to stick, and I don't want it to my paint to pull up. You want your paint to be able to stay down. Hey, Catherine, good afternoon. Good afternoon. And I hope this works to where it won't, because I love Chalk Couture silk screens. Y'all know that. I went through them today, this morning, because I was sitting here thinking, gosh, I want to do something different. So I was like, where are all my silk screens at? So I was like, oh yeah, they're under Joey's end table. His bedside table. Okay. I think I might have it good and waxed. So let's set that there. And I know that I did pull that out so that I could use that. What in the world did I do with that? My. Y'all wouldn't believe it if I told you. Looky here. You gotta have your fuzzer. Fuzzing it keeps it from sticking as well. I like to fuzz it a couple, 2 or 3 times. And you can wash your fuzzers if you need to. Which wax is that? It's just a Chalk Couture surface wax. Here, let me show you. Will you be able to see it better? It's just a Chalk Couture surface wax. They recommend you using the surface wax on your surface to keep the stencil from sitting or from going straight on the wood, and it also helps for your paint to not pull up. Okay. And I will have to hop up and go put this in that bowl of water right over there. All right, so now we're going to go straight down on here. We want to make sure it's good and even. And you can come down just a little bit. There we go. Now, you take your squeegee. Mine's got a little bit of star rust on it. Thank y'all for the stars. And what you do is you squeegee all the way around. It's going to pull all the air out of it. So you make sure you push all the air out. And we're going to make this one a hot mess, is what my friends Melissa and Taylor call it. All right. So let's take This is white chalk paste and the chalk couture chalk paste. And this is the red. And we are going to dip. I'm going to break this in like this. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to do this in a hot mess. Just kind of do it like that. And then we're going to take the red and we're going to put the red around on it too. All right. And then what you start doing is you start pulling and pressing. Pull and press. And see how it just makes that pink go in there? And it's going to be like a hot mess. In which, you know, half the time anything we do around here is a hot mess. So I'm just saying. And we will not keep this paint. Not what I pull up. And chalk paste dries quick, so you have to really be pretty quick about this. All right. Now, let's wipe that off. Let's pull that up and get that in some water real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. That is pretty. You want to make sure, I already have a bowl sitting over here with water in it. You want to make sure that you submerge your entire silk screen. This is what the life of your silk screen is going to be right here. The quicker you get it into the water and get it wet and get that paint out of that silk, the better off you'll be. You'll be able to use your silk screen several times. If you take really good care of them, you should be able to get at least 12 uses out of it. That turned out so pretty, didn't it, y'all? Hey, Mike, thanks. This turned out gorgeous. I love this. And I think I went with the right choice on the color green, too. And we're going to seal this as soon as it's completely dry. We still have 25 minutes left. Yep, I am so loving this. Hey, Miss Connie. Hi, sweet friend. How are you and Mr. John? And you know what, y'all? Instead of sealing it with like the Mod Podge, I think I might take my clear wax and seal it. That's what I'm thinking I might do, because I really don't want it to smear. I'm kind of debating on what to do now. I hope y'all been doing good today. Sunday, they're having food at church. I was planning on making a death by chocolate and a dirt cake. Tracy gave me the idea for the dirt cake, and I was like, oh yeah, dirt cake sounds really good. So if you don't know what dirt cake is, what it is Oreo cookies, and you take vanilla pudding and you crumble the Oreo cookies up, beat it up really good, make it like dirt, and then you take you do layer Oreo cookie, and then you do vanilla pudding, and then Oreo cookie, and then vanilla pudding. Thank you. Hey, Miss Ivy. Just getting older, girl. Dirt cake is so good, let me tell you. Dirt cake is so good. I just think that the wax will work a little better. Now, I will not put no wax right through there. We all know that hot glue does not stick to wax. So we will go that far, and we'll go right here. And at the very top of this. And then we'll dry this and let it soak into that wood. And then all you have to do is once a year, just take your brush and wax over it again. Just take your vacuum all the little dust bunnies off of it. Take your Waverly white or clear wax and get your brush and do just exactly what I'm doing. And anything that you do chalk paint with, you need to wax it. It needs to be waxed at least once a year. If you leave it that way, some people put polyacrylic on it. I don't like to put the polyacrylic on the furniture. I like to wax the furniture when I redo a piece. And let me tell y'all, I've been reading some comments of some people, not on our page by no means, but I've been watching some younger people, that don't value antiques the way that some of us do, and think that the antiques don't need to be messed with, and that kind of thing. Well, anyway, golly, there was some comments of some of those folks on there. I felt plumb sorry for these little kids. And they're young people, but I felt plumb sorry for them. It hurt my feelings. And it wasn't even my piece, but it still hurt my feelings. I'm doing good. Or unless you're asking Miss Ivy if she's doing good. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Okay, let's dry this wax. And then we're going to get the bow dabber. We have 20 minutes where we're doing good. So see, not all the time. We don't have to be a complete 47 minutes. I'm just trying to watch my time so that I can put this over on TikTok and YouTube as well. And we're going to be using Jubilee homespun fabrics. And it is 4 different types of red. And I hadn't thought about it, but a little bit of green might look good mixed up with that. I don't know. Let's set this over to the side. Let it dry. And let's think about this. And let's get the Vodabra. And we're going to use this. Haha. Don't ever throw the ends of your stuff away. You don't ever know what you can use it for. All right. So let's see. You know I'm doing okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. What does the middle of it say? It says the very sweet days of summer is what it says. And we will have to dry that a little more. That wax needs to be melted a little more into that wood and that paint. So that's not a big deal. I just don't want to keep y'all a real long time. But I'm looking at it and it's kind of bothering me. It's not kind of bothering me, it's bothering me. I'm just saying. Have I done the wax method yet? If we haven't, we need to do that on something soon. Because I'd like to try that. There we go. Just kind of rub that wax in a little bit. There we go. And this can be a wall hanger. And if I come across something that I can add this for as a base, I'm going to do that too. So we're going to add this, and we're not going to make a huge bow because I don't want a real big bow. But we just need a little one. Just a cute little one. Let's see. There we go. Just a small one. Come on, crazy. Work right. Isn't that how it is when you want something to work right? It don't want to work right for you. My goodness. Did I turn that on? Well, he's fixing to be in a world of hurt. There we go, finally. Took long enough. So now I don't know if Joey wants to stay after church and have dinner on the grounds with everybody else or what he wants to do. I won't know. I was thinking about staying. I'm already going to have to cook dessert, and there's going to be brisket. I thought about getting some purple hull peas or some fresh green beans and making some fresh green beans with some maple bacon in it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. They're those wide green beans, if you know what I'm talking about. That's Joey's favorite. He was like, because we were buying groceries. We went to Brookshire's here a few weeks back because I was like, look, I want some purple hull peas and stuff. And they have fresh purple hull peas. And I don't have to do any work. I don't have to shell them or anything. They're frozen. But I mean, you know they're fresh. You can tell that they're not freeze dried. So anywho, I was telling him that I wanted some, and he saw those wide green beans. Mama calls them Italian green beans, which I think that's what they really are. But anyway, and he was like, that's my favorite. So I think I might make some of those. There's already going to be brisket. And I'm picky about potato salad. I'm picky about a lot of things, but especially about my food. I'm real picky. Hey, Dee Dee. Yeah, girl, look, let me show you. Isn't it cute? Again, I don't think that you can get that one. Is she really? Girl, drop me her, invite me to her page. I thought I was following every crafter. That's not going to pull that way. I thought I was following every crafter under the sun because I follow, like, I want to say now I'm up to 1,100 ladies that I follow, and there's a few gentlemen that I follow. I follow you. If you're milking your cow and I think that it's an interesting deal that you got going on, I'm going to follow you there too. But I like cows. So with that being said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will sure go through the comments here in a little while, and I'll see if I'm following her. I'm a Chalk Couture Perks member, but I started doing it with a. It's not really. I don't know how I need to do all that, to be honest with you. I was turned on to the lady that I use or that I do my perks through, from one of my other lady friends on here, and so I don't know how all that would work. I know that I haven't bought anything in a couple of months, and I sure need some new stuff. Get started on some fall, get ready for some fall stuff, because we're fixing to be going into May, and then it won't be long. It is going to be fall again. You follow about 25. Hey, Reba. Girl, I'm feeling good today. How are you? I'm for real when I tell you I follow so many crafters, I can't keep up with all their names. Just cannot. And if I say that I see something that another crafter's done, I just have to say that I know I follow them. I don't know everybody's names because I'm bad with names. That's number one. But I just follow so many that you just can't. I can't hardly keep up with them. All right, we got 10 minutes. And we are not going to cut that off. We're going to keep it. Just adds to our fringe. And we're going to just fluff it out. And if it looks like it's bigger than what I think, I'll cut all the loops and make it like I need it. Like these loops right here look like that's too big. And then I'm going to trim it. There we go. All right. And we're going to set that right in the middle. But first, let's see if I can get this through these holes. Let's do our little hot glue trick. Put your hot glue in the middle. Cool that stuff off before you do anything else with it. Because if you don't, it will sure take your fingerprint off. And your main deal is trying to get it to a point where you can get it through this hole and get the hot glue all over you. That's the main thing. Let's get the hot glue all over us. And it helps get that back through the hole too. And there you have that little knot. You do the same thing to this. Oh, is it? We absolutely love fall here. I like the sweet gum trees in the fall. That's the ones that change the colors in Southeast Texas. The sweet gum trees and what they call taller trees. Tallar, I believe is how they spell that, taller. Alright, so this is our little wooden hanger. And now we're going to add our bow, and we may add a little bit of greenery. We got 7 minutes. And I probably will take my vintage photo and go back and do a little bit of antiquing on those beads after the show. Oh, Joey's here, y'all. He better get himself on in here and get him a shower with his cute little self. I abuse him so badly. Not in a bad way. I would go to jail for harassment. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Somebody said there was a shooting at the college in Florida today, babe. How you doing? No, it's just horrible. And I think we're going to add just a little bit of greenery into this as well. Just a little. Once this dries. So you need to like get in the shower. Oh, we got 5 minutes left. And I got this greenery out Wally World. And the last time I went back, they didn't have any more. So let's pick out a few good straight pieces. And we're going to go right in behind this bow, and we're just going to put us some greenery in behind it. And I'm not going to cut that off. I'm going to leave it on there. He minds well. He must be hungry. I didn't cook. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Pearl. It's horrible there was a shooting. There's always something crazy going on. There was one shooting that was a girl, and I can't remember how long ago it's been. It's been, I don't know, maybe a few months back, 3 or 4 months back. And it just floored me. A girl? Really? A girl. You know, most girls in their teenage years, they don't do stuff like that. Usually you see crazy women on Snapped And that's usually because their husbands are crazy. I'm just saying. She was a sheriff's deputy? No way. Oh my gosh. So you know he knew better. Y'all know he knew better. Mm-mm-mm. Well, heavens. Get in there. That is just wild. That she worked for the sheriff's department. Okay, so now let's think about, we need to kind of do something. I want to do a little old-timey. You know, they had those old-timey buttons way back in the day. We didn't use that green anyway. So I kind of want something not real big, but not real small. Have y'all noticed how expensive the Goodwill is? I was wanting to go in and just buy some sweaters just for the buttons, and I about stroked. I don't know which one I like the best. I kind of like that one. It's already got thread on it. Let's see. I guess we need to see if we can't find some garage sales. Me and Penny need to hit some garage sales. That's exactly what we need to do. If I can get up early enough to go. Oh, come on. Okay. That made it a little bit bigger where it didn't look so tiny up against that little bow. So let me get these picked up real quick. We have 1 minute left, guys. Look, we done this just in time. Wasn't that awesome? We painted 2 coats of the moss green and the Waverly chalk paint. We waxed it with our surface wax from Chalk to Tour. We done what my friends Melissa and her husband Taylor say. We done a hot mess. They are the ones that got me turned on to Chalk Couture anyway, and there my time is up. So, there's our button. There's our time. Alright, guys. This is my craft for y'all today. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. I hope y'all come back and visit with us tomorrow. We will be live again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Well, no. Let me take that back. I might have to do an early show if I'm going to do a show tomorrow, or a late show tomorrow night. So I don't know exactly, but I will make a post about it because we're doing, I forgot, Easter tomorrow evening. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be sweet. Y'all have a great afternoon, and y'all take care. Bye, guys.